My name is Ichabod Crane. I was enlisted under the command of General Washington.
General George Washington.
Do you know him?
Sleepy Hollow is the story of Ichabod Crane, who, in our version, through a confluence of very strange events, finds himself transported to modern day, where he is partnered with a young woman whose partner was just killed by the Headless Horseman. And so together, they have to figure out what's going on in the strange town of Sleepy Hollow, and why he's been transported over 250 years into the future, and what they have been brought together to find out.
I love the idea of Ichabod being a character that he's thrown into a different time period. So he's a man out of his own time, but the thing that's different about him than a lot of other characters that we've seen come into a different time period is that he has a lot of the keys and the mysteries that we're not privy to. So even though he's a guy that's behind, he's very much ahead.
Welcome to the 21st century, Mr. Crane.
The idea of taking a guy who actually knew George Washington, knew Thomas Jefferson, was in a way a very modern man in his own day, and then finds himself in actual modern times. Mixing those two elements actually seemed to have an alchemy that brought out a reason to do it now.
You've been emancipated, I take it?
Excuse me?
From enslavement.
Do you see this gun? I'm authorized to use it on you.
Abby is the only one who kind of vaguely believes me. And this giant guy just looks at me with withering disdain all the time.
It sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, I came back from 250 years ago. I chopped off the Headless Horseman head. It doesn't sound good.
Who the hell would decapitate a reverend? It's supposed to be a nice, quiet town. You got rose bushes on every damn block.
Abby, my character, recognizes something about this guy. Something seems sincere about him. And she has, like, this determination to figure out what's going on. He's in the way, but he's also an asset.
Which is pretty much like real life.
In real life, like, seriously.
The building used to be a livery stables.
Well, now it's a Starbucks.
That building is also a Starbucks.
Yep.
Well, how many are there?
Per block?
Is there a law?
You have a character who, last time he was alive, there was no constitution, and suddenly he's like, wait a minute, I was revolting over a 4% tax, and now you're telling me, there's 11% just on the food I buy? So I think there's something really fun about all the discovery he has about the new world, and the opportunity to play it in the show in the context of, something supernatural and so epic happening. I think that juxtaposition is just even makes it even brighter and more fun.
Put the weapon down! Put your hands on your head!
You think he can hear us?